Setting goals is an important part of life. It's about envisaging your future, charting your course, and deciding what you want to be, to do, and to experience. It's about crafting a vision, a mission, a purpose. We set goals to give meaning to our actions and to make sense of our existence. But there's more to it than just a simple act of outlining our aspirations. Have you ever paused to consider a deeper perspective? What if we told you that setting goals with life expectancy in mind can catapult you towards achieving more than you ever thought possible? It may sound unusual and perhaps a bit morbid, but bear with me as we explore this concept further. When we set goals, we often think about what we want to achieve in the short term. We think about the steps we need to take in the coming weeks, months, maybe a year. We set our eyes on the immediate future, focusing on the tasks we need to accomplish, the milestones we need to reach. We center our attention on the next job interview, the next promotion, the next holiday, the next marathon, the next milestone, the next big purchase. This is all part of life, of course, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with it. But what if we shift our perspective a little bit? What if we look beyond the immediate, beyond the short term? What if we dare to think about the long term? Not just the next year or the next 5 years, but the next 10, 20, 30 years or even beyond? What if we start thinking about the legacy we want to leave behind? The mark we want this world, the difference we want to make in other people's lives. The concept of legacy is profound and thought-provoking. It's not just about what we do for ourselves, but about what we do for others. It's about the imprint we leave on the world. It's about the way we influence and inspire others. It's about the values we instill, the lessons we teach, the examples we set. It's about making a positive impact that outlives us, that continues to inspire and motivate others, even after we're gone. By setting goals with life expectancy in mind, we can create a roadmap for our lives that takes into account the time we have left and the impact we want to make. It's about looking at the bigger picture, about considering our life in its entirety. It's about acknowledging that our time here is finite, that every day, every hour, every minute counts. It's about making every moment matter. It's about living with intention, with purpose, with a clear vision of the future. In this process, important to remember that these goals are not meant to induce fear or anxiety about our mortality, but rather to motivate us to make the most of our existence. They serve as reminders of our potential and our capacity to influence and inspire. They serve as catalysts for action, for transformation, for growth. They serve as signposts, guiding us along the path of life. So, as we set out to achieve our let's dare to consider our life expectancy. Let's dare to think about the legacy we want to leave. Let's dare to create a roadmap for our lives that takes into account the time we have left and the impact we want to make. Let's dare to live not just for the moment, but for the future. Let's dare to dream not just about what we can achieve, but about what we can contribute. Let's dare to aspire not just to success, but to significance. In doing so, we can achieve more than we ever thought possible. Setting goals with life expectancy in mind paves the way for a purposeful, fulfilling, and meaningful life. It encourages us to live each day with intent, to make each moment count, to make each action meaningful. It inspires us to strive not just for our personal ambitions, but for the collective good. It prompts us to think not just about our own success, but about the positive impact we can have on the world. It challenges us to live not just for ourselves, but for others. So, let's set out on this journey together. Let's embrace this deeper perspective on goal setting. Let's dare to set goals with life expectancy in mind and see where it takes us. After all, a life well lived is not just about the number of years in our life, but the life in our years. By setting goals with life expectancy in mind, we can create a roadmap for our lives that takes into account the time we have left and the impact we want to make. For example, if you want to live a long and healthy life, you might set a goal to exercise regularly and eat a healthy diet. But what if you took it a step further and set a goal to run a marathon or climb a mountain? Or what if you set a goal to make a positive impact on the world? You might volunteer your time, donate to charity, or start a non-profit organization. Or maybe your goal is to spend more time with your family and friends. You might set a goal to take a trip together every year or to have a weekly family game night. Whatever your goals are, setting them with life expectancy in mind can help you achieve more than you ever thought possible. So take some time to think about what you want to achieve in your life and start setting goals that will help you get there. Remember, life is short, but with the right goals, it can be truly amazing.